Old historical photos you've never seen before. Part 67. Step back in time where every faded photograph holds a story and every face whispers secrets from the past. Vancouver, Canada in 1907. Three girls working in Salvin Medicine Factory and in a seed store Olive near 14th Street noon, May 12 in 1910. Cowgirls wave their hats and represent their communities at the 16th Annual World's Championship Rodeo at Madison Square Garden in 1940s. The NSU factory in Dusseldorf, Germany introduced the double lambretta in 1953. Youngsters by the jukebox in the local dance hall in Richwood, Nicholas County, West Virginia in 1942. City Point, Virginia. Jen Rufus Ingalls and Group, May in 1865. Mrs. Stevens and Baby, Maine, August 17 in 1898. Miss C. Bateman with her family of Siamese cats at the cat show at Club Crystal Palace in 1932. In the kitchen in 1910. Farm woman beside her barn door, Tulare County, California, by Dorothea Lange in November in 1938. The Belle Isle Park Aquarium in Detroit circa in 1908. Washington, D.C. Congressional Baseball Game President and Mrs. Wilson in 1917. Inauguration of Aero Mail Service Polo Field Mechanics on May 15 in 1918. Mrs. Walter A. Foote, Portrait with Dog in 1933. An old sergeant back in Norway in the mid- and 1840s. A street scene in Buenos Aires, Argentina, in 1842. A photo from the set of the movie Ben-Hur in 1959. Montgomery County, Maryland Auto Races, Rockville Fair, August 25 in 1923. Drift Mouth, Sand Lick Mine, near Grafton, West Virginia by Lewis Wicks Hine, October in 1908. National Guard of D.C. Cooking in 1915. Largest electric locomotive and Congressman John C. Schaefer in the driver's seat, June in 1924. A Crap Game in the Paper Alley, Rochester, New York by Lewis Wicks Hine, February in 1910. Mrs. Eugenia Dunbar and Mary Moose with their leashed ducklings, April 21 in 1927. Polo Team Derlin's Riding Academy in 1908. A May Day benefit for the Washington Diet Kitchen Association at Friendship, May 1 in 1915. 5,000 U.S. troops in military parade, El Paso, Texas in 1915. USS Franklin, used as training ship Admiral Farragut's flagship, originally launched as a frigate in 1864. SGT Jiggs, the Marine Corps mascot in Washington, D.C. in 1925. Washington, D.C. District National Bank, DuPont branch circa in 1924. King George V with Crown Prince Hirohito in London. The Prince is on a tour of Europe, May 9 in 1921. British troops marching through the Great Pyramids of Egypt in 1941. U.S. Navy Yard, Washington Sight Shop, Big Gun Section in 1917. Washington, D.C. patient at the St. Elizabeth's Government Hospital for the Insane in 1917. On beach near Casino, Asbury Park, July 11 in 1911. St. Michael's Bastion, Valletta, Malta circa in 1870s. Physicists and Nobel Prize winners Marie Curie and Pierre Curie shortly after their wedding, France in 1895. Washington Congress Heights Dramatic Club circa in 1910. Washington, D.C. Mrs. F.S. Blyven and daughter in auto circa in 1908. Main Street, Buffalo, New York circa in 1900. Auto Polo somewhere in New York, December in 1912. Holton Arms Girls in Washington in circa in 1927. First Lady Helen Herron Nellie Taft at the H&E Studios circa in 1909. Akindo Class for Boys Japan in 1929. New York Billie Holiday and her dog Mr. at a 52nd Street Jazz Club circa in 1947. Pine Creek Canyon, Clark County, Nevada, March in 1940. Inuit fishermen with kayak, Alaska in 1900s. Washington, D.C. lady with her Ford in 1935. Shows a woman enjoying a lavish breakfast aboard a Deutsche Lufthansa plane in 1928. Rural Mountain School in Breathitt County, Kentucky in August in 1940. Silver Springs, Florida, Okeechobee at wharf on the Ocklawaha River circa in 1900. A lifeguard, Brighton Beach, New York circa in 1905. Brothers Mads and Lars Mikkelsen in 1990s. Danish actor and singer Carl Brisson with his Isotta Fraschini in 1934. Huntington, Long Island Marshall Field Estate at Lloyd Neck, October 12 in 1933. Washington YWCA Circus circa in 1925. San Luis Potosí, Mexico Temisopo River Canyon by William Henry Jackson circa in 1890s. Washington, D.C. or Vicinity Horse Show in 1919. Shoppers on 6th Avenue, New York City circa in 1903. New York Goose Creek, Houses on the Water, Jamaica Bay, Long Island, July in 1910. The Jersey Shore on the Beach, Atlantic City circa in 1906. Daytona Beach, Florida Beach Street, with souvenir shops circa in 1906. Actor James Arness filming on location for the television series Gunsmoke, photo by Maurice Terrell, July in 1957. Washington, D.C. car accident, January in 1921. Mexican Central Railway train at station by William Henry Jackson circa in 1890. Fishing boat New England covered in ice, British Columbia in 1916. Buster Keaton and Dorothy Sebastian in 1929. Grocery shopping in 1960s. Washington, D.C. jail women's school circa in 1920.